Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, I'm outside again. I spend a lot of time outside. I absolutely love it. I love the summertime. And today is a very hot day, I must say, but I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. I actually prefer summertime because I grew up in a subtropical place in Brisbane, Australia. And so I love that kind of weather. I've never gotten used to cold climates, but today is an absolutely wonderful day. And I don't know why I feel the need to give you a weather report, but every time I get on camera, I always talk about the weather. Isn't that funny? But there are so many other things I can talk about. And today we're going to be doing an unboxing. It's actually not an unboxing, it's an unbagging. It's for the Softflex company. And I haven't done one of these in a while. I'll be opening up one of their mystery design kits. And by the time you see this video, it may be sold out. But if you're not familiar with that design kit, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out.
The Softflex company is a small family-owned business based out of California. They specialize in beading wire, but they also carry other things such as gemstones, beads, findings, and so many other things. And of course, they also carry the monthly mystery design kit. It comes out every month and it retails for $33.95, and it includes everything that you need to make a project minus the tools, of course. Each kit is curated based on a theme, and on the last Wednesday of every month at 3 p.m., the Softflex company does a live Facebook video where they actually unwrap the kit for that month and make a project. So if you want a little inspiration or you want to find out more about each release, I encourage you to join their Facebook group. I'll go ahead and leave a link to their Facebook group down in the description section of this video, as well as a link to their website. Also, keep in mind that the kit I'll be showing you today may be sold out by the time you see this video because they do sell quickly.
Whenever I insert clips giving you the information on the Bead subscriptions, I always feel like an infomercial. I don't mean to sound like that. It's just that it's a lot easier for me to go into my video library and pull out one of those clips than it is to record the same thing over and over again. Now, one thing I will say, the price may change depending on the design kit. I don't think it's $33.95 every single time, but it may vary a couple of dollars here and there. I'm not sure. The best thing to do is to go to their website and check out their kits because they have other kits as well, not just the monthly design kit. So anyway, guys, I love it out here today. I love it because there's a really beautiful breeze, and the breeze feels great underneath this pergola that I have in my backyard. I have a huge wisteria growing on top of it, and it provides so much shade. It's wonderful. And the other thing I like about sitting here is that I get a good vantage point of my hummingbird feeders, and there aren't that many hummingbirds left. I think a lot of them have migrated south already, but we do have a few juveniles appearing from time to time, and they're so adorable. I love watching them. If you haven't had a chance to watch a video that I posted showing two hummingbirds interacting with each other, I encourage you to do so because it's absolutely mesmerizing and so gorgeous. I'll go ahead and link that video down below so you can go check it out if you haven't seen it. Whenever I feel gloomy or I feel down, I like to go and look for videos of animals. For some reason, animals always uplift me, whether it's cats, dogs, birds, bunnies, whatever it is. I love watching those videos. And of course, the other thing that uplifts my spirits is to watch videos about jewelry making and bead subscriptions. And I can't wait to see what's in today's collection. But before we start, let me remind you that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please think about doing so. I would really appreciate it. All right, guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the unbagging of the Softflex Mystery Design Kit.
And here we have the Softflex Design Kit. The name of this kit is Peace and Love. And as you can see, it always comes nicely wrapped. Along with the package, of course, you get a list of the contents. And it looks like they include beading wire, crimp tubes, silver-plated ear wire hooks, and a clasp. And of course, they always include bead strands and a Jesse James Beads custom bead mix. And this month we also get a charm. Now, this collection was launched on the 27th of July, but I checked the website and it's still available for those of you who are interested in buying it. But like I said before, by the time you see this video, it may be sold out. They have other kits available though. Now on this side is a $5 coupon, and I'm covering up the coupon code because I'm not sure if anybody can use it. I don't know if it's just for the people who buy the design kit. But anyway, at the top it says join us on the Softflex Company Facebook page or YouTube channel on July 27th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, that's already passed. And further down it says from July 27th through August 29, post pictures of your designs made with this kit in our Softflex VIB Studio Facebook group with the hashtag peace and enter to win our next kit. Winner is chosen at random. So that sounds like a lot of fun and something to look forward to if you enter that competition. We also get this card which gives you a little bit more information on the design kit challenge. and on this side we have the website address and the phone number. So let's go ahead and open up this package. I'm really anxious to see what's inside. And here's a little glimpse of what's inside. Look at all these gorgeous colors, guys. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. What really stands out is this neon strand here. Let me go ahead and pull out the contents. And here we have some beading wire. We have the Jesse James bead mix. I love those colors. They're so beautiful. And then we have these strands. Let me go ahead and organize everything, and we'll go through each item. And here are all the strands. And boy, look at these colors, guys. Just for kicks, I went to the website and looked at the description on the website, and it was really funny to read. Let me just read you what it says really quick. It says, "It's the summer of love. We have a groovy collection of beads, man. Go with the flow and feel the vibe." I think that's so funny. I grew up in the 70s, so the hippie theme is very familiar to me. But anyway, guys, I think these colors are so interesting. They're definitely going to be very challenging because you have the neon, and then you have the orange, and you have the black. But I'm sure once we team them up with the Jesse James Design Elements bead kit, it's going to look gorgeous, whatever it is that we decide to make. So anyway, let me go over the strands. Let's take a look at this one first. These are pearl check glass rounds, as you can see, and they're black and blue in color. So they have this gorgeous kind of AB finish on top. It's not on the entire bead, it's only on a portion of it, as you can see. But I love this gorgeous AB finish. It's so pretty. It really reflects the light, but as you can see, the bead itself is black. And like I said, it just has that bit of AB on a portion of the bead. Very nice. And I think these are 8mm in size. That's what they look like. Let me just go ahead and measure them, and I'll tell you what it is. They're almost 8mm, not quite. 7.8 is what I'm showing. But anyway, they're very pretty. I love them. Let's take a look at this one now. These are called Orange Swirl Faceted Check Glass Barrel Beads. And I love this shape. I really do. It's such a very interesting shape. But what I really love about these beads is that gorgeous swirl effect. And each one looks different, as you can see. No two are alike. That's what I like about these beads. A lot of the check glass beads that have this swirl effect are like that. It's so nice to have a collection of beads that have so much variation. And I'm not just talking about the swirl effect. There are different values of that orange color, as you can see, ranging from a very pale, almost clear, to a richer kind of orange. Very pretty. Let's take a look at this one now. These are called Peach Metallic Check Glass Fire Polished Rounds, and I think these are 6mm in size, but they're your classic check glass fire polished rounds, and they have that metallic finish on a portion of the bead. Some of the bead is clear, but some of it has that metallic finish, which is so beautiful. I love it, and I absolutely love this color. I don't know if I would call it peach though. To me it looks like a rose color. It's very pretty though. I love it. I'm anxious to look at this one. I'm almost tempted to put my sunglasses on because they're so bright. The description says these are hot pink faceted check glass rounds. I would say that it's a neon hot pink, and I'm not sure why they're so neon looking to me. Maybe it's because they have that matte finish, I don't know. But anyway, they're definitely a hot neon pink in my opinion. And of course, these are definitely going to challenge me. But like I said before, I'm going to have to wait and see what's in the Jesse James Design Elements bead kit or bead mix, because it's probably going to include beads that'll help tie the whole thing in. So I'm anxious to look at it. Let's take a look at these now. These are called Rose Check Glass Pips, and they're called pips because they look like seeds, as you can see. They're flat teardrop shaped beads, and they're drilled across the top. And these actually look really cool in bead weaving projects. I've seen people use them in bead weaving projects. They have a little bit of sheen, but not much. They're almost matte in my opinion, but I do see a little bit of luster as I turn the bead. So these could actually help transition between this hot pink and other colors. I'll have to experiment with them. Very nice. Let's take a look at the rest of the contents. Here we have some beading wire, and of course it's by Soft Flex. It's from their Metallics collection, and this is medium weight. The test strength is 26 pounds. The diameter of the wire is 0.019 of an inch, or 0.48 millimeters, and we get 10 feet, which is the equivalent of 3.05 meters. This is the 49 strand beading wire which really drapes nicely. The color is Antique Brass. It's so gorgeous, guys. I love this color. I actually like this color more than I do silver tones. But anyway, it's really nice that Soft Flex includes beading wire. And it says here that it's knot tying stainless steel nylon coated. Now, I've never tried doing knots with this kind of beading wire. I usually just use crimp beads. But one of these days I'm going to have to try doing some knots. So anyway, this is definitely going to come in handy. And here we have some findings. In this bag we have some crimp tubes. These are sterling silver crimp tubes and they measure 2 by 2 millimeters. Let me bring them up close. I don't want to take them out of the bag because I don't want them all over my mat. But as you can see, they're pretty nice looking crimp tubes. And if you have trouble with crimp tubes, I know a lot of people have trouble sometimes. I'm telling you guys, if you use sterling silver crimp tubes, you'll have better luck. They just seem to crimp a lot easier than other types of crimp tubes. And I think there's about 20 in this bag. I didn't count them, I just eyeballed it. And in this bag we have a charm and some ear wire hooks. Let me go ahead and put them in this dish. And it looks like we also get a lobster claw clasp. And the description says that the lobster claw clasp and the ear wire hooks are silver plated, so that's nice. And as you can see, these ear wire hooks have the little ball on them, so that's going to add to your earring design. And I like this charm. This is so pretty. The description says this is a Peace Dove charm and it's by the Green Girl Studios. I actually haven't heard of Green Girl Studios. I'm going to have to Google it up. But anyway, as you can see, we have this beautiful dove on this side of the charm, and on this side we have a peace sign. And on the top is a loop, as you can see. So you could incorporate this in a necklace design, but of course it would look really beautiful in a bracelet. I'll have to think about what I'm going to do with it. And here we have a Jesse James Beads Design Elements Custom Bead Mix. The name of this mix is Peace and Love. And guys, if you've ever had Jesse James beads, you'll know that they're absolutely gorgeous. They always have such unique beads. I've done unboxings for them in the past and I've never been disappointed. One of the things I like about their collections is that they always give you different sizes, ranging from the larger size to the smaller size. I really like that. And as you can see, this collection has all kinds of really pretty beads. I'm seeing some spacer beads as well, and I don't know what this is. This might be a clasp, I don't know. But anyway, let me go ahead and open it. Let me see if I can do this without injuring myself. Look at all the different kinds of beads here. Of course, we have that beautiful hot pink color, but we also have the orange, which is going to tie in with the strand that I showed you earlier. I went ahead and sorted out all the beads for you. As you can see, we get quite a few beads and some other things. I'm not sure what these are. These are probably connector links, but I guess you could use them as part of a clasp, or you could incorporate them into a pair of earrings since there are 2 of them. They're very interesting looking, and I can see all kinds of possibilities. You could even hang something from the middle there. I'm going to have to think about what to do with them. They're very nice. We have these beautiful faceted teardrop shaped beads, as you can see. They're drilled straight down the middle. And I love this color. It's going to coordinate really well with that strand that I showed you earlier. Now these are really nice as well. They're very large. They're faceted, as you can see, and they actually have 2 holes, so that opens up a lot of possibilities. I can see incorporating these into some kind of bracelet, and they're actually a little bit different on this side than they are on the back side. On the back side, they come together to a point, as you can see, and on this side there's a facet that's flat on the top there. So that's really nice, and I like that there are 2 of them. Let's take a look at these. These are teardrop shaped beads as well, drilled through the middle just like these down here, but of course they're much smaller. And I would say the color is a cross between pink and purple. They're not exactly pink, but it's a very nice color nevertheless. We have these other spacer beads. These are pretty large, as you can see. I like using these. Of course they're going to go really well with the larger beads. And then we have these other 2 rondelle rhinestone spacer beads. They're black, but they have clear crystals, as you can see, and there are 2 of them. I love these. I've used these before. These are so pretty. As you can see, they have this open design. Very, very interesting. And these look to be about maybe 12 millimeters in size. They're pretty big. These 2 are actually very interesting as well. That's one of the nice things about Jesse James beads. They always give you pairs so you can make earrings with them. But anyway, as you can see, these are black and they're opaque. and they're very glossy. Let's take a look at these rectangular beads. These have that swirl glass finish, just like the strand that I showed you. But this orange is a little bit more on the red side. It's not the same orange as what's on the strand. And again, there are two of them, so if you wanted to make a pair of earrings, you could. Let's take a look at these bicone beads. They're in a fuchsia color, as you can see. It's not the same pink as the neon strand that I showed you, but I think I could make it work. Let me just show you really quick. As you can see, the neon strand is a little bit more warmer tone. So I'm not sure if they'll coordinate, but once you put them on a strand, I think they might look okay together. I'll have to experiment. I think these bicones are actually going to look better with the pip beads because the color of the pip beads is a cooler tone or a cooler pink. So I think this would look a little bit better than the neon beads. But I'm not going to know until I try it, so I'm going to have to reserve judgment until I actually play around with them. Now these two are really cool. I love these cage beads. I've had these before. Unfortunately, we have a bicone that's stuck in there, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get it out of there. Although I think it looks nice in there along with the clear crystal. So I may just leave it in there, I don't know. But anyway, there are two of them, as you can see. And if I can't get that bicone out, I'll just incorporate it into a necklace. And I think the color of this metal is gunmetal, so that's nice. But anyway, I really like the cage beads. Let me show you these. These are actually a very interesting shape. They have a bumpy design along the side there, as you can see. And they do have that swirl glass effect, which I absolutely adore. This color actually coordinates really well with these rectangular beads, so I may use them together. I'll have to figure out what to do with these. I think out of all these beads, my favorite are these two. These are so beautiful, guys. Look at these. As you can see, they're flat ovals, they're faceted, and they drill through the middle. And these actually look really nice with the beads on this strand. They're almost the same tone of orange. So I'm probably going to use these together in some kind of design. Of course, since there are two of them, you could definitely make earrings as well. Let's take a look at these black ones. I've seen these before in the past. They're really interesting because they're kind of sparkly. They have this textured finish on the outside that's very sparkly. It almost looks like the bead has little crystals embedded on the surface. So anyway, I really like these, and as you can see, we get quite a few of them. Let's take a look at these orange colored pearl beads. These look like they're 6mm in size, and we get 6 of them. And of course, I'm seeing Halloween because I'm looking at the orange and the black. And we do have Halloween coming up in October. Of course, we have this strand of black beads as well. But I know it's a little bit early for Halloween, so I need to focus on the theme, which is the hippie theme, peace and love. I'm sure I'll find a way to incorporate them into some kind of design. So anyway, guys, that's the full collection, and I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. I love this palette. I love the pinks and the orange and the black. And of course, I love that they always include soft flex beading wire, which is such high quality in my opinion. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to incorporate all these colors, but I'm sure I'll find a way to do it. And you know, whenever you're presented with so many colors like this, it doesn't mean you have to use all of them in one design. You can just pick 1 or 2 colors. For example, I could just use the pink colors in one design and the orange colors in a different design. But anyway, I know I'm going to come up with something, so please come back and check my channel for future tutorials. Let me go ahead and put these beads away, and I'll come back and say goodbye.
Well, what do you think of that collection? Wasn't it beautiful? I love their kits. I can't wait to get started with it. Of course, I have to wait till this cast comes off. If you don't know already, I have a cast. I broke my wrist. I know I keep repeating it, but I know that some of you don't watch my videos on a regular basis. So in case you don't know, I'm not going to be able to publish any tutorials until I get this cast off in a couple of weeks. I can't wait for that. But anyway, guys, if you have a little time, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this collection. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.